strangers, it's Liv. Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a review of the new Disney Loungefly Ita bag from Winnie the Pooh. Winnie the Pooh, Disney Loungefly Ita bag. So this is my first Loungefly item and I'm really excited. I found this through Miss Jessie Cherry's channel. I will link that video below. She did like a preview of all of the Loungefly backpacks for like, I think the first quarter or something, and I saw this. And when I tell you, I paused her video, I ran to my computer and I pre-ordered this from like Cool Blue Tees. I will also link them below. I have another Ita bag and it's like a black backpack that my boyfriend gave me. And I don't think by any means this is going to replace that. But like come Disney or come like a time I want to wear this, this is definitely going to take the cake. But the other backpack I have is about... And the only reason I know that is it's about this big and it's a little deeper. This is like a board that I put in the bag so you can kind of see through it. It's like a bunch of beer stickers and pins. So I use it for like this, but I also have used it for my Disney pins as well. But I did want to, of course, jump on the train and get the Winnie the Pooh bag. So this was on the expensive side. I think this was like $79. It's really well made and I'm very happy with it. Upon like initial open, and it also came with this collector's pin in here. So that is exciting. But upon opening it, I thought it was going to be a little bit bigger. I read the dimensions, so like there was no need for me to ever think that it was going to be like bigger than it was. But when I kind of think of like wearing it as a backpack, like I feel like it's really small. So I have the backpack straps on it attached, and then you can turn this into a crossbody as well. So I believe you would just make this strap really long and then you would clip it here and here instead of here. You know what I mean? So yeah, if I were to like wear it on the front, just as an example, it like, I don't know. Was it also meant for kids? Like I'm not a kid obviously, but I just don't want to look silly with it. It may be more realistic wearing it as like a purse. So I would have to kind of play around with that. But I just kind of want to show like some features and then also put some pins in it and see kind of what it looks like. So to put the pins in, you undo the zipper here. And then this opens up where you can see the access. And I love Ita bags because I love my pins so much and I want to display them. But I'll like put one on my like flannel or something and I'll be worried about it all day, or like my hat, and I'll like constantly touch it. But with this, you really have the security of if the pin were to fall, the person would have to undo the zipper and then it would fall out. So it really does secure your pins and lets you display them. So you don't have to worry about them. But it came with the pin, and then to access it, you unzip it here to get to the bottom part. And then there's a zipper pouch at the top. And this is what I meant by the bag being small. I just feel like this would fit my wallet and maybe like a lip gloss and some tissues. I think that if I were to wear it, that's just, I'd go to something that's all I could bring. So, but on the inside, there is the honey fabric, which I'm obsessed with. I wish it was also on this side, but I get that they left like the leather on there. I also wish that Winnie's like sweater was in like he's just kind of naked. Okay. Then on the inside, I'm hoping I'm doing a good job of this. There's a zipper pouch here. And then that's how you get to the back of the pin. I just zipped it. You can see, let's see if I can get it in there. The back of the pin is up there. So that's a little like, you have to kind of stick your hand in and maneuver it. But I do like that there is a separation of the backs to the rest of the bag. Because if they were going to stick in here, every time you reach your hand in, you're going to knock into the pins. So I do like that there's like an extra layer of protection. This is probably like the best way that they could have gone about doing it with this specific design. So I'm not mad at it. Now the exciting part is to see how the pins fit into the bag. So I know that Loungefly, this isn't their first Ita bag that they've done, but I know that they did have a pair of ears that like you couldn't put the pins in. And they also had other things in a way that like you couldn't put any pins in, so I'm a little nervous about that, but there is this one with a single pin post in there now. I also have a new pin to put in. So this is the Winnie the Pooh 55th anniversary pin. I got this at the Disney store when I was there a couple days ago, and it just is the 55th anniversary of Winnie the Pooh and the Honey Tree. So I want to put this pin in there, but I also want to see how difficult it is to like add pins or add or remove pins. I think that like once my pins were in there, I wouldn't switch them out too often. I do have a decent amount of Winnie the Pooh pins, so maybe I would. I could definitely like see myself doing Christmas pins for Christmas and then like my summer pins in the summer, because I have a couple of those. But yeah, I think I would probably like reserve this for Winnie the Pooh only pins. Winnie the Pooh pals. Winnie the Pooh pal. Winnie the Pooh and pals. Winnie the Pooh and friends? Pooh Corner. Anyway, so this one I'm gonna put up here. So I'm trying to line it up with the holes. I just don't want to like pierce the pierce it underneath. So that's why I'm kind of like, okay, so that's in. I'm gonna hold it down, and now I'm going to stick my hand through this little zipper pouch. It's kind of like doing it blind. I would probably equate it to like putting an earring on, and you have to kind of figure out where the back of your ear is. And luckily the pin posts aren't like super sharp, so it's not like I'm going to prick myself either, but you definitely can. I think that if you got this for a smaller child, you would probably want to put the pins on for them. And yeah, I'm just completely like missing this. The problem is with how it is right now, the pin top's like underneath the top section of the zipper pouch. So I have to like lift it up and then put it on. It is a little unwieldy, but again, I think once I put the pins on, I probably won't touch it unless like I'm gonna do something for like a specific holiday. And I think it looks really good. So I'm gonna put a couple more in just to fill it out, and then I will be back with like my final results and to show you what it looks like. Okay. Ah, how cute is this? Okay, I can't even talk. Like, I probably could add like a cup, like one here maybe. I think that that might be like a good move, but overall, this is so cute. Like, what better way to display your Winnie pins? So this is a new one that I just got from Box Lunch. This is from a 3-pin series set. This one was released in the parks, but also online last year due to COVID. This one came with the bag. This is the one I just introduced. This was from that 3-pin set, the I'm So Busy set. And then this is like a little Tigger Tsum Tsum. So I think I would probably add one more right here. And I may do that while I'm talking about it, just because I love this bag. It's just when you're putting the pins in also, you don't want to poke through the fabric of like the zipper pouch. There's plenty of room, and it's actually a little more stretchy than I thought. The zipper doesn't have any give, but like the back fabric does, so you can kind of get your hand in there. But I really wouldn't recommend like having a child or someone like younger put their hands in, because it might be, they might poke themselves or something. I'm also gonna take the same bee from this little honey pot and put that up there. I think that's gonna be like perfect. So yeah, I think overall that this was like worth it in my opinion. I can tell it's really well made. I think that there are just some design quirks that could have been a little different, but I also don't know how I would like necessarily fix it. I think that maybe the disc could come out and then you could just put it in there. I think that might be a good idea, but I get that you want to have it all in one piece so you don't lose anything. So I'm going to zip up the little back. When I zip it, I ran into a pin post. Okay, so now we're secure, and then this is how it looks. Yeah, I like the little bee up there. I think that's a good touch, and I probably could add one here. I'm gonna add this little Winnie the Pooh pin. It was from like a Hallmark set, and it was a Winnie and Piglet, but I do like the little blue. I think it goes well with the other Winnie the Pooh pins that I have on here, so I'm gonna add this one. It is hard, like as like you guys can see, I'm like shoving my hand in, and I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to put it in that hole, so I'm gonna move it over just a little bit. And I guess to pull off the pins, I'd probably just pull them off the front and then just collect all the pins at the bottom. This is real life struggle though. I'm not even doing this like because of the camera. I would have this problem whether you guys were here or not. Now, here's the final look. I think it looks really good. I like it a lot. I think that I'm gonna get use out of this. I like that I can display my pins. I think, again, there's some design aspect of it that they could have fixed, but I'm going to be curious to see how they did it on the other Ita bags that they're coming out with. I know one of my friends wanted the Cinderella one, and I think that that one's probably going to have like a bigger zip pocket, so that one's going to be easier to put pins on without any issues. Yeah, if you're like on the fence about this, I hope that my thoughts pushed you one way or the other, but I really enjoy it. This is my first Loungefly, and I'm very excited, so yeah, that is it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you liked it. If you like it, go ahead and give it a like. And if you like me or want to see more of me in the future, go ahead and hit subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you soon. Bye!